Well, hello, and thanks for joining me for another Midweek Minute. This week, we're going to look at John's Gospel, John chapter 10 and verse 10. Jesus is speaking, and he says, I have come that you may have life and have it to the full. Now, when you look around our world today, it seems that very few people, including many, if not most Christians, are not really living out Jesus' words that they would say, I'm experiencing life to the full, or as other translations of the Bible put it, abundant life. In fact, it sometimes seems like we're not living anything that looks remotely like abundant life or life to the full. As a pastor who does quite a bit of pastoral counseling, I often sit with individuals who are going through struggles in life that don't really look like abundant life. They don't really look like a full life. So, what is the secret? What is the key? I once heard it said that abundant life must look like an obedient life, or in order to have an abundant life, you must have an obedient life. And there's so much truth to that. In order to have the life that Christ wants for us, that life that is life to the full, that life that is a life that is lived with no regrets, we have to live it His way. We have to be obedient to His will, which means we have to ask ourselves the hard questions of, am I tolerating some sinful behaviors in my life that through those habitual sin, they're costing me abundant life or life to the full? Or am I truly spending the amount of time walking with the Savior through studying His Word and prayer that I should be? If not, I'm probably not walking that abundant life and experiencing that full life, because the world and the pleasures of it have crowded in on me and kind of taken that front seat, that driver's seat in my life. So friend, Jesus says He wants us to have an abundant life or a full life. But remember, that abundant life, that full life, it has to be an obedient life. I'll see you again next week for another Midweek Minute.